My name is Noan Partly, and this is a song called Careful Chemists. Steady forward and I move back. Hold my neck up, clasp my hands behind my back. Whisper soft and slowly I react. Make a painting of me just like that. Scented comfort calling, take me back. Careful chemists, we are formed, we are doomed, we are honestly got so fast, so fleeting, fate decided. Is affection, affectation, parts of us that refuse to be lonely? Disconnection from the parts of us that speak only of that which we deem holy. No one ever said that feeling anything at all would be easy. Desperate darlings embrace as before. Sweet devotion, claw my hands at your door. Happy, wholesome family, feed it more. Long vacation from all fear, from all doubt, from all honesty. Got so fair, so fleeting, I decided. Mediation can't be trusted when the perpetrator does the mediating. It's the hardest to admit that I might sooner die than witness a heart caving. Said that being loved might sometimes feel just like stealing.
In deep. What we're doing now is we're getting the lungs ready for the show. Out. If you do this a couple of times, you get naturally high. So do it with us on Silver Eagle Sessions.
Silver Eagle Sessions.
We cleared the space. We burnt the sage. What's going on? Grant Star, Justin Grimes. Welcome back to Silver Eagle Sessions. Thank you so much for seeing us on the Eagle. We've got a very special program planned for you. You've already been introduced to our artist over here, Noan Partly. Say hello.
Welcome to the Eagle.
Yeah, welcome to the Eagle.
It's a true pleasure, really.
We're glad to have you. Absolutely.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Tell us what's in the name. Where is that? It sounds like some Celtic hymn.
I think that is the best interpretation anyone has ever offered up for it so far. Maybe even better than what I might even say to you right now.
I feel really smart off the bat.
No,
so
yeah, that's great. I prefer that. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of just, I just like thought of it one day because I was releasing an album and I didn't want to release it under my name, under like Patty. I mean, Patty's fine. It's fine. It's a fine name. But I just wanted to have a separation. So I was just like, I want to go buy something else. So I just thought it up. I just thought it up one day.
It's just your band name for a solo act.
Yeah.
So
It's
it's
my
not like
alter ego.
Post Malone using a rap name generator.
Did he?
Yeah, that's how
Oh.
Austin Post and
Nuh-uh.
that came out. Post Malone.
Is that, wait.
It's Promise.
Wow. I believe it. I do
Yeah.
believe that. I mean, right on. Technology is a positive thing, and it's cool to utilize that in your art. So right on, Post Malone. No hate on that. Honestly, if I would have known about that, I would have used that instead of spending a bunch of time using my own mental effort for it. So.
Well,
Right into it. Tell us about these songs that you've brought to us on the Eagle. And
The first one, Careful Chemists, that's kind of like, I wrote it because like, my mom's not going to hear this. Okay, I wrote it because my mom got remarried, and well, it was right before she got remarried. It's like she left her husband. I was like, Mom, what are you even doing? Like, you don't even like this guy. You're just like doing the same thing. It's like you're just following a pattern. And I was being like really like critical of her. But then I was like, look at my own relationship at the time, and it was basically just about like being like searching for like a balm for your loneliness, but not realizing that really you're just kind of making things worse. But, just like, we're all humans and we're lonely and we do things to help ourselves feel better so we can get through the day and, like, pretend that we're okay, but really we're not okay. And what we're doing right now really isn't solving anything. It's just it's just like a temporary fix.
if you ever did a music video for that, I picture like a pharmacist. That's just kind of what I don't know.
No, yeah, because like chemists, like chemistry in our minds, like we hang out with somebody and it's just like a serotonin high, but like when we leave and we're like, well, I don't even feel good now, and I feel even more lonely now. So yeah, totally pharmaceutical love album name.
I've heard your name before, in the musical circles, but I haven't heard you play. And you started finger picking and, just the clear low bass notes on top of it was just very tasteful. And like I told you outside, like that's what I envisioned the sound like in this room. So you nailed it. I mean, that was a really good song. All of them are really good songs. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to hearing about the other ones as well.
Oh, right on. Yeah. I'm glad. I wasn't sure. This next one is called Trigger.
I was aghast. I put the past in a bottle and shake it up. I won't put up with those vexing little memories. I must appease the present state of being me. The fact that I may be make my way past, fill up the gas and stick clear to memory lane. You're such a pain to remind me where I come from. All that humdrum may come out and go run away. It's never too late. But they told me not to cut my hair so I did. Father, he told me to stay close to home always. I'm traveling. This is a breath I can breathe it in. Come on, confess you sometimes like to look back to when you were a young one with a short run. Now you're concerned with the bacon of regret. Issues a threat I could do again. Tried to revoke the old ways, but invited them back in. They decided to stay away. I try not to smile. We are uncovering old but tales. It's not some silly little game. It's not some way to show how I don't care. Oh God, I care. It has become my day-to-day to excavate on the most precious of memories and throw the rest away. Oh, how I can't forget what I prefer instead. Upload it to the cloud. Observe it on a scale that wouldn't freak me out. Maybe trigger some respect.
Okay, so the other one, what was the
Was
other
it
one I
Trigger? I think.
Yeah.
Trigger, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so that one
I will help you.
Thank you. Please help me. Please. Also, Hannah told us that that's Willie Nelson's guitar, so
That's
that
true,
song has
yeah.
a whole
Yep.
new meaning now.
She said that and it clicked in my head too. I was like, whoa, I didn't even think about
Yeah,
that.
that's awesome.
So you've brought it full circle.
Do the people know, just side note, do the people know that Willie Nelson was in this room?
Which
before?
people?
You know,
I think he's let it been known once or twice.
Oh, the people that are watching?
the viewers.
Oh, yeah, they know. Yeah, we've talked about it before in the past. Yeah, it's.
I mean, you got to bring it up. Like,
yeah.
that's
Well,
fantastic.
I tell that story a lot, so it's like I try not to overdo it. Like I
Oh, for
don't
sure.
like to sound like I'm bragging to people about something like.
I just brought it up because it was my first.
I'm happy to talk about it. It's
Yeah,
just that
fantastic.
I don't bring it up all the time just because I don't want that to be the punchline every time
Yeah.
from me. If
Unless we're
somebody
on
wants to talk about
TV
it, I'm
or
happy
we have
to,
an
you know?
episode. No, I'm just not.
Unless we're doing another episode or no.
Yeah,
no,
no.
that was fun. That's so fun. It's seriously, that's like why I'm touching things because like, what have he touched?
Yeah.
Did he touch this?
Everything in here is not original. This room
Okay.
is they're like these benches here. I reused. The cushions are different, but the benches are the same ones.
Oh, yeah.
The one you're sitting on is one of the original ones. So it's in a different spot, but it is an original. It's like this old wood grain type looking thing right here. Almost all of that was already here.
Right on.
I may have taken some of it out, but I put it back in a certain, in some kind of way. So yeah, everything is.
It's so beautiful. It's really cool here. Anyways, it
appreciate
just
it.
feels good. It feels like there's cool energy.
All you
in
guys
here.
have seen Willie Nelson live. Have you seen Willie Nelson live?
I've not
Justin?
seen Willie yet. No,
Okay.
I'm hoping to at the Strawberry Festival this coming year in Plant City.
You have.
Yeah, at the Strawberry Festival.
Right on. We went to see him at the infield of the Daytona 500. So that was cool at the Country 500.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's pretty
The guy next to us, he had a whole fifth of like honey Jim Beam.
Oh yeah.
And then like a pen and he was like, here, that was like a cool
Party.
man. Yeah.
Right on. As it should be. As it should be. It's just he's a festival of a man. Okay, sorry. Okay, so trigger. My ex-boyfriend from high school still reaches out to me. And I don't understand why. I mean, I don't know. I do understand why. I won't get into it because I'll just go off. But this song was me going off about it. Just like I moved from Oklahoma when I was 17, and I visited, but I wouldn't move back, and he still lives there, and many of the people that I know still live there, and not that there's anything wrong with not leaving where you're from, but it's not anything that calls to me. And then like when my dad calls me and he's like, come back, move here, I'm like, why would I move back there? There's nothing there for me. And then just like this person from my past who misses the high school version of me, doesn't even know I'm 31 years old, like that's not me anymore, bro. So I literally, after that call, I wrote this song Trigger, just about my desire to separate myself from the past, but all the while knowing that eventually I'm gonna have to face all of the music that my upbringing first created. The deep depths.
Real deal stuff
That's
about these songs.
That's that.
Undealt with childhood trauma.
Yes. That's the chorus.
Yeah.
I know. I think everybody really has that.
And that makes good music and YouTube channels.
Absolutely, yeah. It's that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's where you get good songs. It's I could tell that your songs were personal songs just by listening to them.
Yeah, they're mostly personal. There's a couple songs I have that I wrote for other people, but it's all about me for the most part.
Hey, you got to look out for number one. I'll tell you what, I had to learn very early in this business that nobody else is going to do it for you. So
I know. Like, all the work you really got to do.
You got to do it. You got to do everything.
Yeah,
and,
you do everything.
You know, you can.
This would be a good time to talk about your socials.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
I have an Instagram and I have a Facebook page. But hopefully I'll be having a website in either January or February.
Okay.
And there'll be a music video that my band and I just shot that will be on the website. Ideally, this is just the ideal. If it doesn't happen,
you have a band. You have a full band.
Yeah, so I play with a bassist, his name is Marcos Garcia, and I play with a drummer, his name is Jason Stander, and then also sometimes I play with he's the most fantastic violinist I know personally. His name is Jared Tyndall, and we were in a band together when I very first moved to Florida called Weather for Strangers. There's YouTube videos of Weather for Strangers stuff if you guys want to check it out. Shameless plug.
That's what podcasts are all about,
It's
in my
true.
opinion. Shameless plugs.
Yeah, yeah. There's some really great stuff. Also, I don't know if anybody from Lakeland's listening, but Aaron Corbett was kind of the band leader of Weather for Strangers, and he's a fantastic artist, and he did all of the production for us, and he did a lot of the video, like all the video stuff for it, for all the videos online.
Okay.
And yeah, check it out. It's pretty goofy stuff, but it's fun. I miss being in that band, honestly. Or that's the first experience I ever had, was being in that band. Good band experience, anyway. This one is called Night Vision. And so I shift, 'cause I'm tired and scared. No longer drift. It's better if I stay put here. Fill in the rift. Pack it in nice and tight so you won't bleed too much. On the floor. Won't take the risk. 'Cause a habit may form, if not for bliss. I'd wonder why we'd not left yet. So fun, so rich. The ideas you come up with, it's a riot. It's a bore. See? Update your night vision. Update it all.
a descriptive catalog that I sent you. I made several recommendations too. Such a weak hand. I think I'll sit, holding back this frown all day. If you insist, I'll follow you all the way back to the starting point. But I won't like it, no, never haven't liked it. No, update your night vision, update it. Seek out the life you want that you saw in the descriptive catalog that I sent you. I'm considering my options too. Time is a joke if it's all we have. Can we come up with something better? Stuck in my throat are the dreams we have. Happy to choke in such nice weather. Flying remote overseas, a provocating dread, and petrified skin and teeth and hair and feelings. One toke, one sip to the tarnished affair. Don't make me sick. I actually like this dress. We should be quick. Countdown's been going strong all this time. We may never arrive. Update your night vision, update it. Seek out the life you want that you saw in the descriptive catalog that I sent you. I'm considering a home tour too.
I don't know. Night vision's about all kinds of stuff. It's just like existential stuff. It's just kind of like sort of rambly musings about things that we do that are kind of seemingly pointless, but we do them anyway because what else are we gonna do? Or just like quandaries that we'll never receive the answer to because such is life. And then to just like try to have fun with that, even though it's just sort of like this brooding feeling in the back of your head that sort of gives you anxiety. And that's what that song's about.
All right. Deep stuff.
That's that one, pretty much.
Yeah, it's interesting that you bring up existentialism because I was sitting here thinking, I was like, she could just say a bunch of random words and it would still be very pretty.
It's
Very
it
articulate.
sort of.
I was like,
kind of is.
is this a conscious stream of thought?
It is very
Or-
stream of thoughty, yeah. And that I mean that's
But-
when I feel like the songs that come out all at once are the best ones.
We almost all agree on that.
Yeah.
We talk about that a lot. and
Yeah.
we all seem to agree that the ones that are the best just seem to come in
one
most
sitting.
of the time. Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part. Like there's a couple songs I have that I'm proud of, but it took me like years, like first the music or like completing the lyrics or like Frankensteining it together. But yeah, it was kind of a more tedious process, a lot more of a tedious process than just to be inspired. And I think everybody thinks that's what being a musician is just you just sit down and you just write the song and there it is.
Yeah,
It doesn't.
I know.
It's very seldom that it happens like that.
You're absolutely right.
But those are the best ones for sure. Yeah.
So what's your ultimate goal with music? Do you do it full time? Are you a full time musician or?
Pretty much, yeah. That's so. I teach for this nonprofit in Tampa called Instruments for Life. And it's
Okay.
it's mostly music mentoring, and then we'd teach kids guitar and ukulele, and then they can
That's
earn
really
their
cool.
instruments. Yeah, I really enjoy it. I didn't
Thank
know
you
how
for
much I liked
doing
kids.
that.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. Thank if you guys want to check it out, Instruments for Life. Thank the founders of it for creating it and keeping it going. Also, if there's any in musicians out there in Tampa who want to work with kids and make a little bit of cash, where they are looking for people that are dedicated. And also, if you don't know that you like kids, give it a go, because I didn't think I liked kids. I really didn't, and I really do. I love them.
I like
It's really
kids. I
fun.
just don't know if I'm cut out for being in charge of one of them.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm still not too. They know that I'm not the
Yeah.
boss. They know
You're
I'm
like-
not really
you're
a
like the
teacher.
cool chaperone.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, and that's fine. They
I'm
could
someone's
hers.
dad.
Yeah.
And
There
they
you go.
I think they know
Times
I'm not
two.
anyone's mom.
Yeah.
They can tell I don't know what
I've
I'm
got
doing.
a dog. That's about it.
I don't even have a dog.
I'm like, you let me bring this home from the hospital. Now what?
I have plants that are
like
not
you just
doing good.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do that, and then I'm in school full time, hopefully for music, eventually for music therapy. Right now, I'm just trying to finish my bachelor's for
Okay.
just basic music, and then gigs, and then yeah.
So you're not
that's my
just
life.
a giggy musician. You're a full circle musician.
It has worked out that way by the grace of the universe.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I feel pretty fortunate that everything I do now is musical, which is I'm fortunate in that way.
Music has its struggles, but at the end of the day, it's like playing music for a living.
I
You get
know,
to do
man.
music for a living.
That's
so
it, and
it's worth
inspiring
it.
kids to be into it is cool too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Learning music, the school is definitely the hardest part of my life right now. School is so hard. Oh my God, school is hard. And I should have known because I dropped out the first time I tried to do it.
I
And
dropped
now-
out of high school in 11th grade, and I
Oh,
was
dang.
like, "See ya.
Right on.
School's not for me."
It's just not for. And honestly, if I hadn't
Look at me
just
now.
wanted to do, I mean, honestly, I think you turned out.
Live in a van down by the
Living in a van
river.
down by the river.
I mean, this is great. There's not
That's
a river
like
out there,
goals
but
now.
it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to end up in this room again. And and I have.
Absolutely.
Look at us. Look
we
at us. here.
definitely would love to have you back. Like I said, it's been a pleasure to record you and to have you in here. And you didn't finish though with your socials. We need to know the names.
Sorry. Yeah.
of them.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
This is for your benefit.
Right on. Thank you guys. I'm sorry. It's just a lovely time. I'm really eating this all up.
No, it's all good. We love the talk. It's what it's about.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. So my socials, it's Noan Partly, and Noan is spelled like moan, but with an N, so Noan Partly. And that's on Instagram or Facebook. I mean, honestly, if you just Google that name, then everything will come up, I assume.
What would you say your biggest struggle as a musician is?
Yeah, I imagine it's the same struggle with other people. It's just time. So a lot of other musicians have full-time jobs, so they're working 9 to 5, and then after all day of doing all of these tasks and sort of mind numbing, and they get home and they hope to be creative, and you're just kind of drained because you have to have money to live.
Yes.
And especially original music. Maybe it's just this region, but original music does not make a lot of money, so that sucks. So I find that but for me it's with school. So school just really takes up all your time.
Yeah.
I should have known, but whatever.
Yeah, I can imagine that. I remember how that felt. To always have to be somewhere you weren't getting paid to be.
Yeah, man. Or I'm just I need it just to sit for hours and hours and just shove information into my head.
Cram.
Yeah. So I think it's just not having the time to be creative because you have to make money.
Yeah.
And then the other one is the money. So if I had, people are always like, when are you coming out with some new recordings? I'm like, man, like if I had money to have the kind of quality recordings that I would want, I would have, that's what I would be doing. I would like not even be playing gigs anymore. Like I would give up the cover gigs I would for sure give up the cover gigs if I could just be more creative.
What's the one cover that you can't stand getting asked?
Anytime anybody asks me to play Nora Jones, and I'm just
Okay.
like, you guys, first of all, she plays piano. Second of all, I don't sound like her. I don't think I do. I'm just like, I think people are just like, oh, it's a brown girl. It's Nora Jones, which is it's fine.
It's a brown girl.
I get it. I do get it.
Yeah, no, people often do that. I think that's with every genre. It's like
Oh,
if
for
you're,
sure.
no matter what you're playing, it's like somebody's going to come up and ask you to do something totally off the wall that doesn't even, well, I get
think
that
so
a lot.
too. Which is fine. And sometimes I'll do it. Like, you know what? Yeah.
If
Justin,
you can,
what's yours? Freebird?
I don't even really acknowledge people when they call out Freebird. Like
it
that's
seems like a
something that's
joke,
been
yeah.
around so long. It's like if you think it's funny to say that, then fine, have your moment. Like, but I'm not gonna. I might just be like nah or something like that, but I don't go into like a.
The 9-minute version.
I don't
you
owe
heard,
you
like-
an explanation for why I'm not going to play you Freebird.
I've seen people be
You
like,
know better,
I got
so-
a free bird for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. If I wasn't going to offend,
Yeah,
the management.
Exactly. That's my paying customer, sir. Please.
That's my biggest struggle is finding the balance between my pride and my bank account.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I think that's for everybody, but like, there's things I have to let go, to play music
Oh yeah.
that
That's
are
true.
hard to do, but there are things that I've lost because I was not willing to let it go.
Yeah.
and those were worth losing at the in my opinion, because I'll only tell you something. And I'm going off on a tangent now.
No,
but
I agree though.
I'll only tell you something. Like I'll only come to you as a business or something and tell you what's going on if I legitimately want you to succeed as a business.
Yeah.
If you're just screwing with me and booking me and willy nilly whatever, that's fine, but don't expect more out of me than what you're paying for. Basically,
Exactly. And I think so too. Like people are always like, if you want to be a successful gigging artist, you've got to learn covers, you've got to learn top 40 songs. And I'm like, no, I don't. I really don't have to do that.
I've found that people, and not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but I've found that people have, as long as you play good music, as long as you have good sound, they're going to listen. Now they may continue to request things that you don't play, but they're going to listen. You're not going to run them out of the room if you're good, no matter what kind of music you're playing.
100% agree.
You're not a jukebox. You're not a jukebox.
I'm not
really
really.
not.
We're not jukeboxes. If that's what you want, there's a jukebox right there. Like,
I
That's what
appreciate
we want.
requests, absolutely.
yeah, for sure. No, yeah, and sometimes the requests are cool, and sometimes people are like, they give me great ideas. Like, oh yeah, like there's plenty of songs that I add to my set list because people have requested them. I was like, that was a great request. I love that song. I never thought to try to play it. So I mean, yeah, I'm not against requests for sure. It's just like, yeah, I only feel inspired by what I feel inspired by. If I don't feel inspired by
Exactly.
Fast Car again, I'm sorry, I just don't. Like,
Yeah, this is my job, but at the same time, I'm only doing it because I enjoy it. Like,
it's
so
only possible for
I'm
me
not
to do
going
it
to do
'cause
the
I enjoy it.
songs I don't enjoy doing because, you think that
That
owe
I'm
you a
supposed to,
request,
yeah.
Come up and throw a 20 in there.
Yeah,
We'll
then we could talk about it. We could talk about it.
Talk about it then, yeah.
That's so funny. That's so real though.
It do be.
Be like that.
So I heard if you you put your left hand over your heart and this one over your stomach, and you got to pat it and rub at the same time. Nah, but it's
Is that
like
what happens when you eat the cream out of an eclair and not the bread?
We should have got that on video today.
something about your chakras or something. Shut up while I'm breathing. Anyway, finish with the breathing.
All the while,
All right.
2 plums.
Noan Partly, thank you for helping us get our mind right. I hope you enjoyed the space, the energy. We didn't even have to burn any sage, like Willie had already blessed this place long ago. So thank you for doing the same with your music and your conversation.
Yes, thank you for
Thank you
coming.
for being on Silver Eagle Sessions. We appreciate it greatly.
And we absolutely want to have you back sometime in the future. So just
Right
make
on.
sure you keep your schedule open until we call.
All right, I'll clear it out. Can't wait to see you guys cruising down the road in this thing.
Oh man, yeah, we'll give you a ride as soon as this thing's rolling again.
All right, you got it. We'll see you on the Eagle. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Always like, subscribe, give us your feedback. We appreciate you so much. Until we meet again, you got it.
See you on the Eagle.
Yeah.